parliamentary party president is part of a collegial process where we all sit down together, discuss the line we should take, and then we go authorized to go out and take that line. But broadly speaking, I myself began with precisely the same point that Rahul Gandhi has made in his tweets, namely the dismaying fact that on what turned out to be a dark day for Indian democracy, that such a major decision was taken without, as you know, a legislature in session for over 6 months, with many leaders, democratically elected leaders, locked up under house arrest or elsewhere, with, frankly, a situation in which no consultation worth the name has taken place with the very people whose constitutional future was being decided. That was what we were concerned about, and that remains. I'm not going to sit here and say that everything about 370 was good or bad, or that after 70 years there wasn't a good reason to review it. My argument would be that if they wished to do that, they certainly could have tried to do it when they were in power in Kashmir as part of a coalition government with the PDP, and they could certainly, as the central government, have embarked upon consultations with the elected legislature and other representative leaders. There is no obligation under the Constitution to agree with the views of the Kashmiri representatives, but not consulting them at all is certainly a betrayal of democratic practice. And what is very striking is that you have literally a clampdown on Kashmir that is total, with internet shut off, with telephone connections down, landlines not working, TV switched off, and then in this blackout, you actually unleash a decision that affects the Kashmiris more profoundly than anyone else in India. And you do it by saying that, as far as you're concerned, the constitutional requirement of consulting the state has been met by the fact that you consulted the governor you yourself appointed. In other words, you sought your own consent to take the decision you wanted to take. That is not democracy as we in India understand it for the last 70 years. And even the legality and constitutionality of substituting our parliament for the Legislative Assembly of Kashmir is a highly dubious proposition, which undoubtedly will be tested in the courts by other interested parties. But as I said in the speech, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not going to argue or quibble on legal points. As a Democrat, as a parliamentarian, as a concerned citizen of India, I do have concerns about the manner in which this was done, about the fact that our Kashmiri colleagues and friends or ex-colleagues have been locked up while this decision was being done, that there was no consultation with the representatives of that state and with the people of that state. And that is really a letdown. Now, because they did it in this way, a lot of the consequences that I warned about could still transpire. If it had been done in a sort of popular way, as it had been done in Junagadh, as it had done in Sikkim, different story, where people wanted a change constitutionally. Here, there was no attempt made to even create the climate for a popular demand for a change.